Welcome home. Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
The Matrix Resurrections, rated R.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
I'm Bravo, a totally legitimate therapist with over 12 years of experience in the field. Today we're gathered for my next session, and it's one that's built on a relationship of jealousy, candy stealing, and revenge. The feud between these two has become a spectacle on the internet, and at the South by Southwest Big Team Battle Tournament, these two went up against each other in a heated battle. Today, I am joined by Walshy and Golden Boy. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I think we'll get right into it. At South by Southwest, there was a big team battle match. In that match, Dave, Golden Boy, surprisingly, and to the shock of many a Halo fan, came out victorious. What thoughts and emotions emerge from that day?
Mine's pretty forgettable match. It was like, approximately 1,005 days and 8 hours ago. Not that anyone's counting, but if I recall correctly, it was a 2 versus 8, me and Snipe Down versus Golden Boy, and 7 of the best Halo players in the world.
You're just going to devalue the rest of your teammates like that? Like they're your teammates. You should cherish and appreciate them. We won because I cherish and appreciated all of my teammates. I cherished them for the giant backpack that they were all carrying.
I did as well. I said, thank you, Snipe Down. You did great. And like I said, it was a literal 2 versus 8.
I think we'll get back to that. I want to dive into some of the trash talk that was exchanged between the two of you, because it got a bit heated, and I think there are things that were said that might have been hurtful.
Hurtful things.
Walshy, I'd love to dive into some of your comments to Golden Boy, and I quote, Alex puts the big in big team battle. You told Alex that he was, quote, playing like cake was on the line.
Yeah.
And,
Cake is always on the line.
lastly, in regard to dieting and nutritional choices, you stated that Alex, quote, makes every day a cheat day. Maybe it's most fair, Alex, to start with you about how those made you feel.
Hurtful.
It made you feel hurtful, or
They were hurtful words.
Okay.
There were, things that were said that people can't take back. Obviously, after I got done filming my TV show for a global audience called The Titan Games with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the most successful actor of all time, I had really focused on getting in shape, getting buff, as the kids say. So I thought I was looking good, but I was wearing a sweater that was maybe not that flattering.
Not the most flattering.
Not
yeah.
the most flattering. No.
Dave, any thoughts on, you have had a lot of time to reflect on the things you said to Alex that day. Any thoughts that emerge today?
Part of my job as like an analyst and commentary at these events is to break down and kind of give strategies and advice. And so like I think one of those quotes was taken out of context. I believe what I said is that he should not make every day a cheat day. And so that's more of like
Guidance.
Yeah, guidance. See,
Okay.
it's like you should not run the flag towards
Right.
towards the refrigerator side.
Right.
Or you should just not run to the. Never mind. We won't.
Yeah. Shouldn't run to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Period.
I was gonna say
Flag
that.
or otherwise.
I was going to say that, but I felt like that would not be appropriate.
I want to talk about moving ahead. We've talked a lot about the past now. Do you think there's any hope for the friendship?
Let me really think about this because, I had a chance to meet his fiance, lovely lady.
Congrats, by the way, Dave.
Yeah,
Thank you. She's
congratulations.
fantastic.
She's the greatest. He's come over to my home. We've hung out. I was celebrating his award.
Sorry, if we, I'm not. Can we? I don't
Well,
want to
'cause,
just. I don't want to just skip over that. Can you put up kind of the quote bunny ears around the word award?
Well,
Can we talk about
it was an incredible achievement, but
You did it again when you said achievement. We could take it from there. You did it again there when you said achievement.
yeah, well, obviously he went up there and gave his speech, and I was there. I was celebrating it with him the whole time.
Based on the way you're talking about it, I'm not sure if you were celebrating it, but continue.
I know I was there. I was clapping. He had a bird's what do you call those beeline view? He had that.
Wait, were you trying to say that he had a bird's eye view of something?
Yes,
What was it?
Me.
A
He saw
bird's eye
me.
view of you.
he saw me right in front of him
Okay.
the whole time. I was
There
celebrating.
probably,
Just clapping
as an
with him.
aside, there's probably much better ways to say that, but we'll take care of that later.
Point is, I know that there is a laundry list of excuses that are already being compiled here by one David Mary Beth Walsh. And I do not, it's his real middle name, and I do not like the fact that every time success comes my way, it has to come with an asterisk. Okay? I'm not asterisk boy FTW, no, I'm golden boy FTW. Okay? I am a superstar. So I'm tired of people constantly just devaluing everything I do.
I want to bring up, I think, an important part, Alex, is that you mentioned that you're not Asterisk Boy, but you kind of were putting asterisks along a lot of things that you mentioned about Dave, his award, his speech.
I didn't say
You
anything.
also then went into a strange rant about bird's eye views, which I think lost both Dave and I. In talking about the fact that you feel like Dave's putting asterisks on your accomplishments, it feels like you had done the same to him just moments ago.
I don't think I did that at all, because look, he obviously was a winner, and I think that is really awesome for him. You know, he has had success in his career.
I think this is something that we'll continue to work on. Walsh, I'm going to start with you. This is going to be our last round. How do you feel about the progress that was made today?
If I can be honest, I'm pretty sure we are worse off than when we started here coming into today. I feel like we just opened up a lot of wounds. Nothing really got healed. And then if this is the end of it, you're just kind of sending us off on our own, and no one's really.
Well, once again, I think we've made great progress here today, and I'm so lucky to have the opportunity to work with these troubled souls from the Halo community. And I think one thing is for certain, I'll be sitting down with these two again.
Say though, folks, I need a full series of this. This is potentially my favorite episode of anything ever. Episode 1, please, and a full-on season. This is insane. Absolutely excellent stuff from Golden Boy, Walshy, and Bravo there. Therapy sessions might be just my favorite thing. I don't know if that's okay to say. Is that pretty dark humor? Potentially Gaskin, is that one telling people right now about myself?
I mean, I'm not going to be judgmental, otherwise there might be a therapy session for me and you here,
Maybe.
Lottie. But certainly, you know, there's a lot of rivalry between these two. I think that it's meant to be fun and games, but I think there is a lot more on the line here. This is pretty serious when it's, you know, when there's two people who quite visibly hate one another, then Halo gets involved. It becomes a bit of a bonanza.
It really does become a bonanza, but it's quite funny the fact that they also cast together. They're a duo, Goofy, you know, they're meant to love each other when they're on the mics. It does come across that way, but however, when they're on the sticks, it's a completely different story, isn't it?
Yeah, it may all just be a mirage, Lottie, right? So it seems like there's a lot to unpack there, so I think we are going to need more therapy sessions courtesy of Bravo, because Dave and Alex, Golden Boy and Walsh, there's a lot to unpack there.
Definitely. I just want to know from you, Clutch, who is the bigger enemy here of Golden Boy, the plant or Walshy?
The plant was giving him all he could take, and the distraction might be all Walshy needs to take advantage of that. I think it's pretty even race, but Golden Boy's going to have to focus on one thing at a time, and that's going to be Walshy here tonight.
Maybe Walshy needs to bring out a Monstera. Somebody, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not the plant type, but a plant would go a long way right now on the camp of Golden Boy, because that was definitely in his way. But Walshy certainly will be in his way very shortly. But I want to know where we're kind of sitting right now. I've asked Clutch quite a few times. I'm going to save you for last. Goofy, whose team are you on?
I got to go with Team David Walsh. You know, all those air quotes by Golden Boy, you know, I feel for Dave, all right? And he's got to try to reclaim his Halo title, and the worst person to lose it to is the global icon himself.
That is very true. Gaskin, who are you with? Asterix Boy or Fat Shaming Walshy?
I think there's only way I could do this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe
Whoa.
start to
Hold
address it.
on.
I think we're live right now, Dave.
Hold on.
I've heard that Walshy is Team Blue,
Oh.
so I'm going to make sure I represent
Wow.
Team Walshy on the desk here with
Wow.
the blue shirt as well. We've got it all here. I'm all for Team Walshy. Screw Golden Boy.
Wow, oh my goodness, there's a lot of theatrics happening here. Okay, all right, Clutch, what you got up your sleeve then?
Yeah, I don't think any. I wanted a tie. I stated that in our last segment. We're not going to get a tie, so I'm going to pick a side. You guys are both on Walsh. Someone's got to back GB here. I was on GB's team last time. He got the dub. I think he can do it without me. I think he's got to start setting cast alongside
the cake
him today.
together.
Give me GB.
All right, we have two Walshy, one Team GB. Well, let's just have a little palate cleanser here. Let's refresh your memory. This, of course, is a revenge match. We had this happen once before, so take a look at the history past.
PvP challenge. Golden Boy versus Walsh here, 8v8.
Maybe we need a counseling session, Dave, after I slapped you in big team battle.
He's been spotted. GB.
GB! Lead the way!
Alex puts the big in big team battle. Here he goes.
Flamed by Snipe Down!
So you're okay if I take this cake? You're okay if I take this cake then?
You're playing like cake's on the line.
Flag has never been played back to base. Oh my!
Cake's always on the line, bro!
Oh, this is fantastic.
What do you
We gotta do this every event. This is a trio.
The pack hog. The big opportunity here.
There's never been so much talent in a single Warthog.
Oh, they've got to stop it.
Oh my.
Goldboy with the sniper rifle in hand.
They need to stay alive here at all costs. This could be the game winning.
Oh no, he got splattered.
I took cake from that, baby!
Last time it was Halo 3, this time it's Halo Infinite with all new maps. And speaking of, let's take a look at our series layout because this is where it's about to go down. We have a best of 3 happening, I believe. So, first up, we have high power, stockpile. Okay, and then we go to CTF deadlock, and then we have fragmentation, but it's going to be total control here. Now, talk to me about this Gaskin. What do these look like for the people up on the main stage?
You know me, a big stats man. I've done my homework, I've done my research on both of these players, their big team battle performances. Dave Walsh actually has not played any stockpile on high power. He's not played any CTF on deadlock. And he's not played any total control on fragmentation.
No.
So I am now a little bit concerned with my choice of Team Walshy, whereas I have heard that GB has been playing a lot of big team battles. So with that in mind.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. More theatrics. We're getting undressed again, folks.
Let's go!
Oh my god. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I love Big Team Battle. I love what it brings out of people. The best, obviously. And the best, apparently, is Golden Boy. Okay, so we have 2 Golden Boy, 1 Walshy. Speak now, forever hold your peace, Goofy. Are you sure you want to stick with your choice?
I'm Team Walsh all the way. Come on, Dave.
Okay.
Bring this victory home.
Stats don't
Till he
lie,
dies.
Goofy. Come on.
Till
The
he
stats
dies.
don't lie.
Till he dies. Gaskin, real quick though, for a lot of people who may not know what Big Team Battle is, or who haven't even given it a go yet, tell them, what does this consist of? Because there's obviously a lot more players to play with, and you actually have a lot more going on. You have vehicles in there. So talk to us about exactly what really goes down in some of these maps.
There's a different skill set entirely from what we've seen for 4v4. First of all, 12v12. A lot of teamwork. Maybe divide yourself into little mini groups. Go around. There's a band of merry men around the map. You've got to have good drivers. You need a good driver. You've got to have objective players, people to run the flag, people to do the stockpiles. Otherwise, things are going to go very bad for you.
Is that
Just
you,
like,
Clutch?
I think he knows.
Objective player?
I'm one of the greatest objective
Hell yeah.
players of all time. Something Faisal can't say. But
Uh-oh.
there's a different type of objective here as we start game 1. Stockpile is not going to be anything that's easy to play. You definitely can't play it by yourself because it's all about collecting 5 of the stockpiles to try back to your base, trying to point those in, get those points. We'll see if they're capable.
Okay, we certainly will see if they're capable, but somebody who is capable of introducing your teams tonight for Big Team Battle is Blaze on the main stage. Let's kick this off.
Yeah, thanks, Lottie. I thought we were about to do the Big Team Battle Bonanza, but I'm by myself. Has anybody seen G? Has anybody seen Golden Boy? Any national icons, global treasures out there? Yo, Golden! Hello? Wait. G! Oh, that's... Golden Boy, come on! That's you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's your Big Team Battle Bonanza #1 champion. It's Golden Boy! The returning champ himself is back, looking to defend that belt.
That's right, that's right, that's right, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to retain this beautiful title. How you feeling, Blaze?
I'm feeling fantastic, okay? It's good to see you back on this stage. Your belt is sparkling. You're looking good up here.
Oh yeah, it's being a champion kind of fits me.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
when I walked away as a galactic champion of our first big team battle bonanza, man, it was the greatest experience of my life. Just seeing Walsh just you know, be a little crybaby in the corners. Me and Wes had that delicious cake.
Ooh,
it was so great.
Corny. Why big T battle resident sleeper? That big belt. Champ.
And I know somebody who wants to get that, okay? So
Wait, he has glasses?
you know who he is. So without further ado, the man himself, Yo Walshy! Woo!
Got a problem with me?
I can't get much closer, otherwise gravity's gonna
That's
take
right.
over.
Oh yeah, gravity will take over.
Chill out, okay?
It didn't work.
Gravity's gonna take over. Jesus Christ.
A bunch of shenanigans. There was a plant that just kept hovering over my head that I couldn't seem to get rid of. I feel like the whole thing was rigged against me.
Okay, he talking that crazy. I don't know, but that belt looked nice, right?
Exactly. They finally found a belt that can fit Golden Boy. They invented one.
That's fine. I got the belt right here. You're over here with your legacy. Meanwhile, I'm over here building a true legacy. Look at this. Look how shiny this is. See?
Dr. Bravo about this.
Hey, don't bring Rob into this, but yo, check this out, okay? This is intense, okay?
He finally made a belt that fits him.
Settle this now, okay? We just
Dude, he's the best shit talker.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because all throughout this weekend, I've been talking about how I just needed a little bit more oomph, a little bit more, you know, pep in the step. I needed some real threats out there, people to handle business for me because, you know, champions, you know, we don't have to handle everything ourselves. So, Blaze, I need a little firepower.
Firepower?
Ladies and gentlemen, All Elite Wrestling superstar, Adam Cole! Adam Cole, baby!
I just gotta say, Mr. Cole, you know, me and him got some beef stuff going on, but I'm the biggest fan of you, and
That's right.
Hey, keep it for the game,
That's right.
Adam.
That's right.
Big fan. I love you too. You just give me some dab, no? Okay. Yo, he's a tough cookie. Okay, he's a tough cookie right there. But check this out.
Who?
Well, he got some.
Who is this guy?
I'm gonna need you to match that energy. Who you got for me, Walsh?
well, already building a squad of esport legends over here, people doing stuff inside the game, and so I'm gonna bring out another esports legend to build up my squad. Someone that knows about legacies, Optic Hex.
Optic Hex.
All right, you know how much this match means to me. How much have you been practicing, Hex?
I have about 10 minutes in my career since last time I played was in Machinima days, so yeah.
All right. Well, 10 minutes too much since we're going against Golden Boy. We don't really need much practice going against him.
That's why I felt like it was cool for me to accept the challenge.
Okay. You know, this Adam, cut a promo on this dude.
Listen, man, you have no clue what you're in for, okay? There's a reason that Golden Boy has this championship over his shoulder, and there's a reason he picked me as the #1 seed for our big team battle team. You two are screwed.
I just gotta say, Mr. Cole, we're super cool.
Let him know.
Well, hey, check this out, you guys, all right? This is big team battle, and I only see 4 players on this stage. So without further ado, we need to fill this sucker up, all right? So, Team Golden Boy, come on out.
Come on. Come on. Best squad in the game.
Cringe, 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 cringe. Cringe, cringe, cringe.
People are not only the best players, but the best looking team.
Yo, Team Golden Boy looking good out there.
Damn right.
Well,
Oh yeah, I took hits from you too, Hex.
What Trader?
Trader?
Now I know what TSC stands for. Trader, Summer Trader.
Okay. Hey. We're going to keep the trash talk for the big team battle. They look good, but can they play good? Well, with that being said, Team Walshy, come on out.
Oh, don't know who this clown is. He's got a giant mask on his face. I don't know who this bimbo is. She's got a giant mask on her face.
Social distancing.
They all have masks on. Fucking losers. Oh, snipe down.
Talk about players. Talk about players on Team Walshy. Well, hey. Players out, but guess what, folks? I don't count enough players for big team battle. So it sounds like we may be missing a few.
That's right. Because you see, it's all about defending this right here.
You need somebody big for that.
I assembled the best big team battle squad money can buy. And I decided that I also needed, well, the greatest of all time.
Who do you got? I don't see anyone coming for you, Golden Boy. No one's here to rescue you.
Oh, Tuger.
Oh my God.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen.
GOAT himself. For Team
That's right, buddy. Thank you so much for being here, part of this team, man. Great to have you.
Yeah, I actually don't want to play as Golden Boy. I'm going over here.
What?
Final Boss is back.
We back.
You know what?
Oh my God. Well, hold up,
Yeah,
hold
we're
up,
Final
hold up.
Boss.
Final Boss is back.
Yeah, we are.
And they got Hex too.
This is. I'm going to say this right now. I need to speak to the HCS officials. What kind of shenanigans Tashi is running over here? It's ridiculous.
Don't worry about it, G. I got you. They got an Ohio legend. I'm gonna give you an Ohio legend as well.
Oh, okay, Ogre 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, they got the GOAT. I give you the Sneaky Beaver, Chris Puckett.
I'll take it, baby.
Chris Puckett.
That's right. Come over here. Join me over here.
You can join our squad too if you
Join
want.
me over here. No. They don't need it anymore. Absolutely not. This is ridiculous. Puckett, it's good to have you. How you feeling, buddy? You ready to play some Halo today?
Dude, do you see their squad?
Easy. Let's go.
All right. Yo, Golden Boy, Walshy, come here real quick. Come here. Cause these teams is thick. We done seen a lot of betrayal.
Double mask, LL.
Give it some space. Give it some space. Give it some space.
Do a slightly back job flossing.
Give it some space, okay? Hey, check this out. I got your therapist on speed dial, okay? Okay, you know what, folks? It is getting thick here on this stage. So with that being said, I can't think of no better people to break all this chaos down. On set, Bravo, take it away.
Oh my word! I mean, if you can feel that heat and that energy right here in Raleigh, someone separate these two, get them to their stations, because this thing is feeling pretty saucy already, and not even a shot's been fired.
Let me tell you, I talked to GB. He said once he saw that belt, things changed. That belt was busted out for round 2 of the big team battle bonanza. And I think GB thought maybe I'll take this a bit lightly. The second he saw that belt, everything changed. And as you can tell, I mean, you might think that a little bit of that was put together, but neither of these players want to lose this one. There's a lot on the line here.
Yeah, this all started out as like a little bit of friendly competition.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God that Adam Cole's up on that stage, because if it does come someone to kind of slow things down, and you know, maybe think about dropping the boom if it needs to be. But it's going to be a fantastic evening of action here. We've got 3 maps to get through, potentially 3 maps, a best of 3. Big Team Battle has never been so competitive. I've got to be honest with you, there was a lot of talk on the Desk Bravo about who's Team Walsh, who's Team GB, and we both decided that unanimously after what we've just heard, we're Team Walsh.
Absolutely. I mean, in a normal situation, you and I have to be extremely unbiased in the series that we see. We just want to see the best Halo, but I'm not kidding. This time around, we just want to see Walshy win.
Yeah, 100%.
We're kind of hoping the universe is restored. The balance of the universe comes back into the right way, because right now, Golden Boy's up 1-0. I don't think anyone ever thought we'd say that over a guy like Walsh, but right now, Golden Boy has the opportunity to go up 2-0 against one of the greatest of all time, Walshy.
I'm telling you, by the way, this is going to become bigger than it is now. This is going to be one of the things that people in the world, the biggest celebrities in the world, want to be involved in, the most important players of all time. I mean, we've got some of them up there right now.
Yeah. How about the fact
Ogre 2's just rocked up in the building.
We have Ogre 2 in the building. The greatest Halo player of all time is on stage. And like you said, even more, how about just the simple fact that, also, we should talk about it, Ogre 2 comes out. Obviously, he was a Golden Boy pickup. Yeah. Keep in mind, over the past few weeks, these teams have been assembled. And Ogre 2 actually goes over to former teammate Walsh. Half the final boss is back together in Raleigh.
Also, we have the Sneaky Beaver himself, Mr. Chris Puckett on the stage. It wouldn't be a Halo event without Chris Puckett in attendance. He's looking you right in the eye, and he's also looking Walshy right in the eye. And speaking of looking in the eyes, I mean, look at the eyes of Walsh right now. That cheeky, famous smile on his face. He's got his hands pumping in the air. He's getting the Walshy chants going as well. He knows how to rally the fans.
He really does. And I mean, how can you not be a Walshy fan? We're lucky to be college with the guy, of course, both of us growing up watching Dave Walsh play Halo as well. And the man is a legend, and he's looking to kind of reset the score here, a chance to even the ties 1-1 in this big team battle bonanza. Here's GB though, looking to go up, and I'll tell you what, he's happy he has that custom-made belt. By the way, that thing is heavy. That is a proper wrestling belt.
That is a chunk of gold, let me tell you that. And anyone who has that around their waist or over their shoulder is certainly going to feel all the prestige that it does bring. We've also got to talk about, you've got Optic Hex, who's here as well. He's going to be throwing down.
Going up against Optic Hitch.
I mean, whoa, did you see that? That's almost a betrayal in itself. You have Oath.
Got Oath on screen here as well.
This is going to be.
How about the fact? Yeah, we haven't even talked about Oath. How about the fact that you have so many amazing, also top professional Halo players in the lineup? We haven't even talked about them yet.
I mean, trust me, this is going to be going off on one side. Uber Nick.
Is Uber Nick on it?
Uber Nick's
going up against Oath? I didn't even see.
Well, I mean, that could be
that might get interesting as well.
Yeah,
but this is certainly going to be one for the ages, folks.
Well, the players, you can see them getting ready right now. They're all ready to go, fire up, and I'm sure they're looking forward to the first shots being exchanged. And I don't think it's going to be just shots on the battlefield here, Andy. I think we might be hearing some shots vocally across the stage as well. We'll take a look at our series that we're going to be going into here for Big Team Battle Bonanza. Number team.
Girl detected.
This is a team Walshy, presented by PC Game Pass. It's going to be Stockpile and High Powered kicks off.
That's right, and then it's a CTF Deadlock. And then it's a Total Control fragmentation here. So 2 out of these 3 game types new to Halo Infinite. And you heard, Walshy might have a little bit less playtime than Golden Boy going in.
We're going to have to see if that comes back to bite him as well. One thing to point out as well, just to kind of highlight it, Golden Boy has been scratching around all day, desperate to get hold of a mouse and keyboard. Yeah. I think that shows a lack of preparation for me.
It does. How do you show up?
Who cares about this thing?
How do you show up to this tournament? You've got a belt over your shoulder and you don't have your mouse and keyboard. I'm worried for the guy.
I'm worried about it. You know, the amount of smack that's being talked on the stage, maybe spend a bit too much time writing those lines.
Got a controller plugged in.
Wait, just a minute.
He might be on controller. Now, keep in mind,
is his advantage to Walsh?
Wait, was he just setting up? That's gotta be, looks like that is his controller. He might not be on his preferred input, folks.
We'll have to see how GB fares. A little bit of a spanner being thrown in the works already. Puckett's got his glasses on. Uber Nick is looking focused.
I tell you, you got to feel good, no matter what, having AEW's Adam Cole next to you.
I mean, you got to feel these two start to kick off. Yeah. There's no one else that you want right next to you. Adam Cole, by the way, a huge Halo fan, known as Chugs on Twitch as well. If you have the opportunity to go and follow the stream, he's going to be doing a lot of playthroughs. He's absolutely obsessed with Halo Infinite, as many of us are.
Yeah.
And he plays a lot of that game, both multiplayer and single player as well. It's certainly something to go and put your attentions towards. Drop a follow, drop a sub, and become part of the Chugs army. You can say that about a lot of the people on our streams as well, and a lot of people on our stage. And Puckett's got the USA shades on.
He's got the stunners on. Incognito mode for the Sneaky Beaver.
Are you sure it should not be this one?
And he's ready to go here.
You'll probably
Double mask, LOL.
Yeah, we're not kidding. You might have seen a little bit of a song and dance here for the opening of the show. Different players being introduced, things heating up, but you could tell just looking at this stage. That
Double masker.
I'm not sure that. I think Golden Boy and Walsh know. I don't know if their teammates know just how much is on the line, but hopefully I did see them backstage. All their teams, as we take a look here at Adam Cole of AEW.
You indulge me for a second, Andy? I want to do the whole Adam Cole thing. I want to pretend I'm cool for just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Adam Cole, baby!
I mean,
I don't do
let's
it
just
as
say
well.
Adam
I don't do
Cole,
it as
best
well.
intro of the night.
Oh,
that's for sure. No one's going to touch that, but cannot wait to get into these games because it's getting pretty serious here.
It certainly is. It's going to be a lot of excitement. I think the funniest thing is whoever picks up the first kill, who puts the first objective home. Because as I mentioned previously, it's not just going to be shots fired on the battlefield. We're going to be hearing it. We've got headsets on. We've got a crowd to try and hear over. We will hear it. I think the state surrounding where we are at the moment, they're going to hear it as well.
Here's the best thing, right? We talked about it during BTB Bonanza #1. This is Halo. And the best of Halo all combined. You're going to see crazy Warthog runs. You're going to see insane power weapon usage. You're going to see some crazy flag routes. It's going to be total carnage, vehicular carnage, and it's going to be fantastic.
It certainly is. It's going to be a real smorgasbord of everything that
the entire suite.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to watch.
Kind of do want to play some Halo, actually.
There's 24 players. Yeah. 24 players involved in this.
The biggest,
that is
and the best, and better than ever.
Is that the biggest tournament, biggest amount of players we've ever had on stage?
It certainly is, of course, because Infinite being 12v12 the last time we were here, only an 8v8 battle, but this time 12v12, and you see real life Spartan there on your screen as well, and so much talent from across the Halo community in this match. As you said, 24 players total are going to come together to decide this one, and it's all business for Ogre 2.
Speaking of business, I was about to say all business. The man that we just saw on our screens, Ogre 2, don't know how to lose. Does not like to lose.
We don't really ever see him lose.
And he will not lose.
No.
In his mind somewhere, he's found a way.
Got Coach Lunchbox on the scene, APG on the scene. I'm telling you, there's more talent. We haven't even talked about every single pro player in this match. That's how much talent is on the stage right now.
Pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. A lot of those players still in the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably thinking about winding down after a tough day's competition, some of the most intense games they've had to go through in quite some time. After a 2-year or so wait, and then they find themselves probably the most intense situation that they probably could. Imagine,
I think they all,
imagine right now, if for example, if you're a HCS pro player right now, you look up, you see Adam Cole staring at you. It's a scary thing to go up against.
It is. I mean, there's a lot of players that actually would not want to be staring at it from across the stage. Adam Cole, Ogre 2, Snipe Down. There's a lot of talent here. Buckets, glasses, absolutely. There's a lot of talent on the stage here. So we just got word from stage producers that with 24 players, they're making sure that profiles are set up for every single one of them. You see Hex also making sure that everything is set as well as we get ready to jump into this game #1. Also got our boy Shady here alongside APG and Echidna as well, part of our squad here at ACS Raleigh. Huge shout out to both Echidna and Blaze, who have been holding it down all weekend long. Amazing stuff from them.
Let's talk about what a week it could be for Echidna, right? Wins Twitch Rivals.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
Yep.
Free Doritos for a year.
For a year, yeah.
That's going to keep
Dorito champ herself.
Then you come in today, over the last few days, make your debut as a member of talent during the Halo Championship Series.
Killing it, by the way.
And then you can top it all off by becoming a big team battle Bonanza champion. What a week.
I mean, it's already been a huge week for Echidna. Oh, look at this. Look at the camaraderie on Team Walshy. He's doing it again, folks. That's a squad.
I think he's going to send that to GB.
He should,
He's definitely going to tag him on
He
Twitter.
should. Actually, we should try to get into his headset and actually tell him that. But I'm sure that's going to Twitter. You can see that, twitter.com/Walshy. And once again, it's all serious business for GB.
Now I've got a question for you, Andy, here. Okay? You come out with all this trash talk. You put all the bravado out there. Do you feel the pressure's now on GB to deliver off the back of that?
I do. You know, GB, a man who often makes a fool of himself. And I think on the stage, I think he was certainly confident, to say the very least. I think he was probably that confident because he had a professional wrestler next to him to protect him throughout any altercations that began. He and Walshy getting pretty close. But, you know, I do think there's a little bit of added pressure on GB because he has talked a lot of smack.
Yeah, I'm not going to kind of heap all of that towards Golden Boy, though, because you might notice Walsh, big smile, smile on his face, gets the Walshy chance. I mean, he doesn't say as much as GB. But I would certainly say it's more cutting a lot of the time. It really kind of cuts through the core of GB. And I think it just adds that extra spice to it. I think GB really wants to win this just to shut Walshy up, of all things.
And he wants to keep that belt. Think about it. Golden Boy, right, lifetime wrestling fan. Also, in recent years, also has become a wrestling commentator. AEW and a few other programs, and I gotta say, just the fact that he now has a proper custom wrestling belt, custom made for this tournament here, the Big Team Battle Bonanza. You saw it on screen
today.
What's that?
GB got his own entrance today.
Exactly.
It's been the pinnacle for him.
Right, and think about if the next time this happens, he has to come out with no belt. He desperately wants to win this. He told me, he was like, dude, it was kind of fun in games earlier. When I saw that belt, everything changed.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's even if Walshy does manage to take things home here, if GB is actually going to relinquish that belt.
That's
Maybe
a good
we'll have
question.
to get that.
Actually,
We're lucky
probably
we've got
gonna
some security
have,
down here because they might have to get involved.
Let me tell you, it won't be Golden Boy's fake security. It will be actual security.
Actual
that has
Halo
to get
Championship
involved.
Series official big team battle. We brought them in. They have a long title.
I tell you what, if
it's a
at the
title
end
for
of the night, Walshy is hoisting that belt high, it'll be quite an upset for GB. And I'm not kidding when I say this. This is a pretty serious matchup for these two squads. Once again, here's a look at your series.
Well, as we mentioned, we're going to be starting off with Stockpile, one of the new game types on high power.
Dude, man.
Then we go over to Capture the Flag. Classic. Absolute classic game type from Halo. And that'll be played on Deadlock. Then we go to Total Control, another game type that is new to Halo Infinite. And I've got to say, it's a lot of fun as well.
It is, and one thing I want to point out is you do have a few players here on the stage who are going to be a little bit more familiar with BTB, right? The Ubernicks, the Oaths, a few players that have a little bit more time in the BTB playlist that I think I'm truly expecting those players to make a difference here because they're going to know a little bit more about power weapons, vehicles, power-up placement, things like that.
Now, who's the better leader for their squad here? Because you need someone to lead the troops, right? Is it going to be Golden Boy? Is it going to be Captain Clutch Walshy, who has experience of being the captain of a national championship winning team?
I think you've answered your own question, Onset.
Yeah, without doubt. I think
I'm going to have to bet on Walshy.
That's one of the dumbest
here.
things I've said in a while.
If Golden Boy manages to pull this together, I'm going to give the credit to all of his teammates and actually give very little credit to GB himself.
Oh, I think that without doubt it's the only way to really approach that question. I can't really believe that those words came out of my lips, but here we go. We find ourselves in strange situations. For example, we've got Golden Boy versus Walshy in a big team battle bonanza match. But I mean, the thing is as well, if Walsh takes this, does this mean we see a third installation?
Oh, there will be a tiebreaker.
Stadiums filled?
I can tell you without a doubt. I think that's where we're headed next. I almost think regardless, this is just become a, whether we like it or not, this has become an institution. This battle is going to continue. See Walshy there on screen, getting ready to lean forward and get into the gameplay. And I think one thing we got to talk about is, as you said, a lot of players in this match, still in the tournament, I think they were probably told, hey, why don't you come by Saturday night? It'll be a fun big team battle match. All of a sudden, they're looking to the left and right saying, wait a minute, this is more serious than my main stage matches. What's going on here?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say we need to talk about the size of Dan Gaffney. That thing was absolutely enormous.
Both of them.
Both of them. Dan's put on some size, don't get me wrong, but
I think Dan had a quadruple X there.
I think it might have been a parachute.
Yeah, there was disguised as a BTB shirt, but also talk about Dan being a traitor. I didn't know that Dan would pull that hot swap.
Right?
I thought he was Team Walsh. Turns out he's actually Team Golden Boy.
Heel turn on the analyst desk.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that would happen? We get another
Look at that belt.
I mean, let's just take a second to appreciate the detail and the beauty is actually gone into it. A big shout out to everyone in the Halo Championship Series for producing something that is so beautiful. If you get an opportunity to maybe we'll ask the social media team to upload a closer image of that onto Twitter.
I think they are going to post.
Genuinely a beautiful.
I'm sure the HCS team will be posting an image of that belt because it's, first of all, it's so beautiful and it was actually just shined and you saw Golden Boy's grubby fingers got fingerprints all over it. So you can find a fingerprint-free photo on social media. I'm sure twitter.com/HCS.
The players that are getting closer and closer to getting into this. It's almost I'm building the anticipation. Also, we did notice Optic Hex on one side of the stage. Optic Hitch. He's on the other. So it's not like we've got these kind of micro stories building as well. And then you get back to Optic HQ, get back to Hex Q, that there's going to be some questions asked, for sure. Almost as awkward as Formal joining Sentinels a few days ago.
Almost. Not quite as awkward as that one. Taking a look down the line once again. Shady, APG, Echidna, here to play and ready to go. An opportunity for all these players to pop off and shine. And honestly, to just bring honor back to their captain.
Bring honor it's an interesting choice of terms. To be
bring prestige.
Prestige, I think, is a better one. I think honor's out the window at this point, especially for Golden Boy.
That's true, actually.
That's especially for Walsh.
I think the
keep
players
forgetting some of the things that Walsh has said.
It's horrible, actually. Horrible things that have been said.
I mean, what were your takeaways, by the way? Because, you obviously had to do the therapy session, and they both said that they'd reverted at the end of it to almost worse.
I think I went into sitting down with those two having absolutely no hope for the entire situation. And that's what we ended up with. as well. But in the end, I think they're better off. Are they better off this evening? I don't know, but we'll see.
I mean, what are the psychological profiles of both of these guys in your professional assessment? When I say professional, of course, I mean no medical accreditation whatsoever, but...
Yeah, I would say both absolute psychopaths.
Psychopaths?
Is the best way to describe it, and I think you're seeing that coming forward in our pregame. By the way, there's a shake weight on the stage. I don't know if that's actually legal in the Raleigh Convention Center, but there is a shake weight here in the hand of Real Life Spartan getting ready for this match.
If he manages to play the entire big team battle match with that as his input, that would be impressive.
Wow. We've heard of the mouse and keyboard. You've heard even of the Guitar Hero input in Halo Infinite, but we don't know if that shake weight is connected via USB to the PC. It looks like it's actually just being used for kind of pregame warm-up.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be an input.
The wireless shake weight.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've moved on.
Hands up. Hands are up.
Oh, hands are up here. You know what that
what's
means?
going on here?
That means game is going to be started here. Means all players are going to load in, and I think just because we might have 1 or 2 players loading in a second later.
Golden Boy trying to get inside the head
could be it, actually,
of
you're
Team
right.
Walshy. He's saying, everybody put your hands up, and seeing if he has that kind of influence. Well, it looks like you were right, Andy. It's time to put this thing to bed.
Dear God.
At least for a few more months. Golden Boy, Walshy, Part 2 is live.
And we're starting things off with Team Walshy. If you're just joining us, this is the Big Team Battle Bonanza Round 2. Golden Boy is the reigning champ, somehow defeating Halo legend Walshy in our first matchup over 2 years ago. Now we're back on the Big Team Battle stage.
It's going to be stockpile, so you've got to bring those power seeds back to your base. Put 5 of them in, you're going to get a point on the board. So it's going to be a real scrap around the middle of the map for all of these teams at the moment. But I've just noticed in the kill feed there, the snipe down is starting to step up a little bit. But let's talk about the greatest of all time, Ogre 2. He had a sniper rifle in his hands. I'm always excited to watch Tom play some Halo.
Hey, yeah, anytime you can put a sniper in the hands of Ogre 2, regardless of Halo, regardless of moment, he's actually going to also pick up a commando as well. I think sign me up, because I'm here to watch it. Like you said, they're going to bring these power seeds across the map, get them back into their base. The first one to get 5 will win the round.
Lunchbox, coach of Optic Gaming, national champion himself. He's going to be the first player to fall victim to Ogre 2. A couple of shots with that sniper rifle as well, certainly going to hit pretty hard. Ogre 2's been grinding Infinite, that's one thing to point out as well. But whoa. Eyes to the sky. Ogre 2 falls.
Ubernick is in the sky. The man knows his flying vehicle combat in Halo. Can I just say it's 2021 and we just saw Ogre 2 perform a little Ogre Twitch on the main stage, and I could not be happier.
Dude, I got shivers. I'm not gonna lie.
Amazing.
Well, let's see what Snipe Down can do. Been playing all day. Should be pretty warm, but Ubernick at the moment is finally going to be eliminated. I mean, that's a big kill. To take him out, Golden Boy's in the ghost because it's Golden Boy. He likes to sit down and he give an opportunity.
Actually, he's also crashing into walls here, and he runs away with the ghost. Golden Boy fashion, he just turns around, tucks his tail, and he runs away. And to re-enter the battle in just a moment. Now 2 stockpile energy seeds do go in here for the side. Team Golden Boy.
Golden Boy's team is looking pretty strong at the start of this. Walshy now, Captain Clutch, with long-time teammate now Snipe Down. And it will actually be first 3 points to win, just to kind of emphasize this to everybody at home. Shady gets taken down, the psychic in the hands of Walshy, and I'd like to say it, and I always like to say it, you never quite lose it. You never quite lose it, especially in these kind of positions, and now you can see Walshy's got one of those power seeds in his hand.
That's right, just going to chuck it back, and that really is the meta here, especially if you can use a repulsor. Right now, Dave could certainly repulse that back to his base, but look at it's already 4 power seeds on the side of Team GB.
Yeah, they're very, very close to putting their first point on the board, and this is looking a little bit worrying for Team Walshy. Team GB getting out to the perfect start here, and trust me, even if it's 1 point on the board, 1 map on the board, GB is going to stand up and get loud.
You're going to see the trash talk, and Puckett there almost hitting a Puckett Rocket, but actually he'll take down Walshy. See Walshy standing up and laughing and saying Puckett Rocket there. It's going to be 1-0 in favor of Team Golden Boy. They will win the first round. Only 2 more for them to take the game.
What a start for Team GB. Walshy now going to have to rally the troops ever so often. We're going to watch a bit of Tyler Noah join the game.
Wait a minute.
Hopefully we get back. There we go, back to the main stage. I'm back to what I expected to see a little bit more of. Golden Boy sleeping.
Of course, if you do want to watch any of the 4v4 matches going on this evening, those are available at twitch.tv/HCS. You can check those out. Also, Halo Esports on YouTube. But now back into the big team battle action. Golden Boy will fall once again, unsurprisingly. As we take a look now, 7.5 minutes left, and already Team Walshy now tied up 2-2 in this round.
Golden Boy going to go for the hammer by the looks of things. He likes to make things easy for himself, as we've previously mentioned. Not for the first time, Golden Boy now moving forward. has the commando in his hand, and all of a sudden you can see the mood has changed in Golden Boy. Look at that face.
Leaning forward.
No smiles. Focus.
Trying to ravage.
Oh!
Gets outplayed, like you say. Still gonna go his way.
Renegade taking down Golden Boy, almost gets away with the Ravager. Only one more power seed for the side of Team Walshy, and they have answered back in this round.
Indeed, I mean,
there it is.
Oh, there it is, there it is. It's actually Team GB who answer back by the looks of things. So we're tied up at 1-1 at the moment. Might be a little bit of a confusion on the overlay. Team Snipe down, it's actually going to be red. So Team Red at the bottom is going to be Team Walshy. Just to point out, on the other side of things, the blue is Team Goldboy. It's carnage out here, everybody, okay? It's carnage. We're making it as confusing as possible.
I think Carnage is what we signed up for. Carnage is what we came for. Renegade picking up a few more kills there on Lunchbox as well. Going to be 2 seeds to 1 here in favor of Team Walsh, if I'm color swapping correctly.
Oh boy, Shady's got himself a shock rifle as well. See if he can hit some shots. The drop wall is going to be tickled. The window going to be opened here once again. Hit the headshot though, unfortunately not going to quite connect for now, but this is an elongated battle at range here as we see one power seed going to be on the side of Team Golden Boy that's been managed to be locked in on the other side of things though. Team Walshy got 2 and a tied up a 1-1 here, Andy. Walshy with a little slim advantage.
Just a bit. A little shock rifle play coming out. It's going to be Shady, our guy hitting those shots. And a few more kills coming in for that side as well. Lunch picking up a few more. Ogre 2 will fall. APG will fall as well.
Keep an eye on those power seeds though. The bottom of your screen, that's what you need to put home to take home this first game.
Yikes.
Whew. Andy, fell off the stage.
Terrifying.
Heart rate. Skipped a couple of beats there, but now we're going to see if Team GB can skip a couple of beats. They do have 2 power cores to try and make up at the moment because Team Walshy has that 2-core advantage. Snipe down, he's not going to miss too many shots. He can be a real influence, you would feel.
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard. Snipe down's pretty good.
Snipe down is pretty good, and it is amazing to have him also back in Halo for Infinite. Renegade just flying and goosing his way across the map as well. Actually, Team Walshy will bring it back there, as you see, all the way back.
2 power cores, 3 power cores are going to be brought back by the red team here. So Team Golden Boy, they've managed to secure 3 now. 2 are going to be in the team of Walsh, but all of a sudden, things are starting to pick up. The action is starting to get a little bit real here. Those power cores are back at the base. Pockets up in the skies, though. He's looking to put some business and some heart.
Oh! Kills as well. Pocket takes down Hex from the skies. But take a look at that. Team Walshy takes the lead 2-1.
They do indeed. Now we have 4 minutes 20 left in this game. Do Team GB have what they need to turn things around? You hear the comms coming in the background as well. You hear Goldboy, nice job with the seeds. Nice job with the seeds. Keeping his troops in line. We were asking about leading.
Oh!
Here we go now, taking a look. You just saw on screen, Team Golden Boy will go up 2-1 there. A little celebration from Puckett as well. Hearing a little bit of comms coming in from the players as well. Also now, Walshy able to get 3 in for the moment.
We've got 3 in. It's getting close, as I say. That's been stolen away by the looks of things as well from Team Golden Boy. So Team Golden Boy, empty pockets at the moment. As well. Seems a concern. They have 2 to convert.
Oh.
They want to tie up this game. 3.5 minutes left. Where are the power cores? Does anyone have them? Now? This could be tied up in just a few seconds.
Take a look to see on the side of Team Walsh who was there.
Hog inbound.
And just got word as well.
Snipe down just got an overkill. Snipe down just got a kill tag.
Spectacular from Snipe down off screen. See Ubernick way in here, and you hear on this comms, they got it there. See if that last one goes in.
It does not go in. It's actually going to be taken away by the looks of things. A little bit of a defensive play actually coming in from Team Gold Boy here.
Nice work from that side of Ubernick. Just like that, the cores are stolen out.
Example of what Snipe down is. It's going to be exactly what you see here. That is a tank. Oh, take him down.
Oh.
Take down Golden Boy. Please make him fall from the skies. APG walking around corners in attack.
Here comes APG. This is brave from APG against
there goes APG.
Oh no, here comes Echidna.
Echidna, no!
Oh!
Who is it though?
Oh my goodness. Slows down. Oh, Lunchbox with a
Who
play.
else but sneaky
Oh.
now, I gotta say. Power in numbers as it goes 2-2.
Everything he does is calculated. He knew that shot. Echidna took it. You know what I mean? Echidna was like, lunch, stand back.
She took the bullet. Actually, she took a
Two.
shot to the chest. That was crazy, yeah. But bravery coming out of Echidna there without a doubt. 2-2. This next round will win. Got an update here, of course. The colors have been updated and swapped. So Team Walshy in blue, they have 2 seeds right now to 0 in this round.
Let's just take a second here. Team Golden Boy did have the lead at one point.
Yeah.
Team Walshy have turned this around. They also have a 2-seed advantage, something I didn't think I would say on the main stage. Halo Championship Series
Or maybe ever.
tournament.
Maybe ever.
Or ever. You're completely right. But now, a couple more go their way, Andy.
Pick up a
Walshy
few
can be
more
one
kills.
up.
And what a statement it would be for Walshy to go up 1-0 in the series, potentially reclaim the title and the belt at our big team battle bonanza. A few more coming back as well.
More coming back. But you can also see on the red side for Team Golden Boy, you can see Adam Cole's got one in his hands. That's going to be one. That's going to be locked down. There's over 2. He takes down the hammer player. Oh, I thought he was going to.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the shake of the head at 2. It's the battle of Pickerington, Ohio.
I gotta say, that's what they get for introducing Puckett as a fellow Ohio legend against Ogre 2. Ogre 2 not gonna let that be the case. Look at this, only one more seed left.
One more seed left. Team Golden Boy is turning around, and Team Golden Boy, they won it. They're 1-0 up in the series. The reigning, defending, big team battle bonanza champion has the lead in this series.
Not very happy about that result, but Golden Boy and Adam Cole popping off after that game, and they will celebrate their game and be only 1 game away from closing out the series.
Walsh needs to get his team together here. There's no time for being upset with things, Andy. This is the BTB Bonanza. You don't get opportunity. You don't get second chances. How long have we had to wait?
Years.
For an opportunity.
Just
to
about.
Claim that belt as your own, to take it, to peel it, to steal it away from Golden Boy.
Actually, I said 2 years earlier. It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years.
That was South by Southwest 2018.
Slightly terrifying.
Wow. That tells you just how long this rematch has been in the making. Also tells you just how easy Puckett's doing over there, laughing it off, having a good time, ready to go.
Ogre 2 not happy.
I tell you what, though, that's a win
Not
for
happy.
Ogre 2. Taking down Puckett with the hammer.
Yeah.
Also shaking his head down at him. Also, we do have intel that Ogre 2 actually not on his own controller.
Yeah.
Also, as you can tell, given late notice on this, so gotta have Ogre 2's back here as well.
We're actually going to throw it down to the stage now because we have a series on our hands. Golden Boy has that lead. Blaze is on the main stage to hear from the man himself.
Yeah, I am here on this main stage. You know, G, you get map number 1 locked in and you're 1 map away from defending that belt. How you feeling?
You know, man, I'm gonna be honest. So real talk, I play keyboard or mouse, and not being able to play keyboard or mouse is kind of tough. So I'm glad that I have an excellent team that backs me up. See, guys, I know you guys are all cheering for Walshy and, you know, giving him all the love. And I get it. He's got a lot of accolades. But I'm doing this for us normal people. For us people that were out in the crowd, watching all these pros play, thinking that they're bigger and better than all of us. Oh, no. I'm doing it for the people at home, for all of you guys in here. That's right. I'm sucking up for appeal. Cheer for me, please.
The people's champ here, okay? Make some noise for him. G, did you have a lot of fun in that map? I saw vehicles everywhere, rockets across the board. What was your favorite moment?
Oh, well, you know, anytime I get into a Ghost, it's great. First time I actually rode a Hornet, that was super fun. Hornet or a Wasp, I don't remember. But Wasp, thank you. Yes. So, yeah, honestly, it's been a blast. You know, I got a great squad here. Also, you know, we have a great team playing over there as well. We're just having a lot of fun here, Blaze. I wish you were here with me as well, doing it for us. Doing it for us regular people. You know
I wish. You know, hey, I'm a little bit more of a try-hard, but, you know, hey,
That's fair.
I still do it
I'm
for the regular people, too,
I'm a
as well.
try-hard too, but I
You are.
play Halo for the people. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And I wish I was here next to you, G, okay, as well. But, folks,
I was going to say for a fist bump. Boom. There we go. Almost left
that's
me
going to do it for now. I'm going to let you get ready for that map number 2.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
you give me that. All right, so on set. Bravo. Take it back.
Don't get too ahead of yourself here, Golden Boy.
Yep.
It's a best of 3. It's a best of 3. Walsh, rally the troops. We cannot have this happen again. We cannot.
We can't. We really can't. We can't. We really can't. Golden Boy up 1-0, and right now looking like he might defend the title. We got to see a little bit more coordination. But I got to say, Stockpile, overwhelming game type, and a lot of these players on the stage might not have a lot of time to play Stockpile. That's a brand new game type. Once again, the pregame ceremony out of Golden Boy going to take place here on the stage. Puckett adding a little bit of stylistic choice that the team seems to be following suit on.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Walsh
Golden Boy's on the phone, maybe with his agent.
Is he phoning Walsh?
It could be, I don't know.
Is this like trash? Is he actually trying to phone Walsh right now to trash talk him?
Yeah, certainly could be. It would be the most effective way, certainly, to get a hold of him. No, here's Walshy not on the phone.
Just not
so
picking
Golden
up.
Boy could maybe calling his agent, calling management, trying to maybe
Asking
lock
him
in
to
a
sort
deal.
out a trophy cabinet, maybe?
I was going to say a trophy cabinet. Also, you got to figure out how to fly that belt home. He needs a special
needs an
flight
extra
case. He needs a, well, maybe a seat. Yeah, you keep that thing with you. That is not a checked item. You're right. What was I thinking? Shake weight's back out for real life Spartan.
Hey,
I
man.
still don't know what's going on with the damn shake weight.
All I said is it worked. It worked in game number 1.
It did.
We have to, you can't break those kind of traditions, but all stretches on the other side of things. Walsh, we need some words of inspiration for your team. You're down by 1. But now we've got something a little bit different, Andy. We've got some more classic game type here.
We do.
Capture the flag, something that Walshy and his team will know extremely well. The question that everyone is wondering and hoping, to be honest with you, I'm crossing everything that I can find right now. Is he going to be able to tie this game up? Are we going to go to a game 3? Or will Golden Boy defend his championship?
A game type as old as time itself. Wait, you got away from your teammates. What? Lunchbox is gone. Golden Boy's like spraying him with the AR. What the hell are you doing? A game type as old as time itself. Name me a better combo than Halo and Big Team Battle CTF. This is where it all began, baby. I still don't know what Lunchbox is doing. Oh God, look at this. This is a mess.
All the players as well. Golden Boy gets left behind. Walshy.
With the splatter.
Little barrel roll. As you hear from Walshy as well. A little bit of style points. Can't disagree with it.
Goes for the barrel roll.
Jumps into the
Walshy.
turret. Oh my goodness, Walshy.
He can do it all. Jumps into the Warthog turret as well. Waits for a driver to come. Then really poorly timed. Hex is. This is a mess, dude. I don't even know what. Oh God, what is this now? Hex is. Hex is trying. Hex is off-roading somehow. Now we got Oath in there as well. It worked out in the end. Now Walshy's trying to win this battle. Oh God. What's Hex? Oh
Hex.
God.
Oh, what's going on here?
In Hex's defense, he said he had played 10 minutes about 10 years ago.
I will not hear any kind of defense for that driving. And more importantly, just bailing on his teammates as well once they came under fire.
That might have been inexcusable, the entire sequence. You're right.
You got it, Chris? Okay.
We're still 0-0. We haven't seen a flag being pulled yet, but we've certainly had some entertaining moments so far. Team Walshy versus Team GB. If you're just joining us and wondering what the hell is going on, it's going to be our big team battle bonanza. Golden Boy up by 1 in our best of 3, and we are starting to see a flag get moving here. It's my boy Shady who has it on the move.
Echidna, though, with the rocks, will connect with 1. Will die up top here, and now we'll have to see exactly where that flag is still being ran.
It is away, and it's Team Walshy who are running it.
You come on.
Wait a minute. Wait. The Goose has got to wait. You got to wait. Obenik is trying to clear the way. I think it actually might be Team Golden Boy who've got that flag moving as well. I think we might have a couple of looks like it's going to be picked away. Actually, it looks like it's going to go back home. But enough for us. We're going to catch our breath for a few seconds because we need to hear. Actually, it's going to be the first flag going into Team Golden Boy, and it's a perfect time to jump into a listening with Team Walsh because they have to pick this up.
I think Walshy actually declined the listening.
Yeah,
it sounds like he did get station referee was letting him know that the listening was coming in. He actually shook his head and said, absolutely not. This is all business. Also hearing from our team in the back that the team is silent and focused. So we are back here on board now, just taking a look at Team Walsh's POV. Shady versus Walsh. He backs down Walsh.
He backs him down. A couple of kills going to be traded across the board now, and you need to rally. This is where Captain Clutch, the legend of, needs to come back to the fore, to be resurrected, rise like a phoenix from the ashes for Team Walshy here. He needs to get that flag moving. They need to tie things up. Walshy doing the business with that sidekick though, and just a little raise of an eyebrow. Was that
he probably thought twice, of course, because he was trying to talk trash for maybe a moment to Adam Cole across the stage. He's going to have to avoid Adam Cole backstage for the rest of the event now.
Yeah, the one person you don't want to say anything alongside of is a professional wrestler. You know, pretty difficult. difficult to try and come back from that situation. Puckett versus Walshy. Puckett's going to win that one, although Puckett had no idea he was being shot at, to be fair to him. Some more shots going to be going down. There's a sword who's kind of sliding, slithering about. That's going to be picked up. And good progress here by Team Walshy, but still not getting that flag moving.
Sounds like we do have a lot of comms coming from the Golden Boy side, though. So as Walshy and team try to get this together, we'll go to a listen-in with the squad of Team Golden Boy.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, there is. Oh, and they got a warthog. It's probably in the hog.
We did.
Almost.
Got a sound, say even that they sound a little bit like some championship winning comms there. Cool, calm, collected. GB now is going to actually get a little touch on this flag. And we talked about Captain Clutch. Maybe it's going to be GB going big for his team.
Little camo grab there from GB. And I got to say, we kind of thought it was going to be the case. You might have heard in the comms, Ubernick is kind of IGL on this team. Ubernick knows how to play CTF on this map, and he's been a big factor in this game, no doubt, as that flag's being ran.
Look at that flag, though. It's inching closer and closer to home, and Team Walshy might be thinking about more of an uphill battle than they would want to at this point in the series. It's 1-0 already. We've got 13 minutes left, but the flag is back at base. It's going to be slammed in just a few seconds. And 2-0 to Team GB.
Is that the dagger that secures the win and also ensures defeat for Team Walshy? We'll have to see. Team Golden Boy is one flag away. I can't believe I'm saying it again. How is this happening?
Always been a big fan
maintaining the championship
of Team GB. Always been a believer in him. Big support from day one. Golden Boy, one of the best players we've ever seen touch the sticks in big team battle.
This is not true at all.
It's absolutely not true.
No, those are complete lies. But somehow we find ourselves here again.
It just shows that anything can happen in big team battle.
I think this is maybe the most inspiring thing we've ever shown in Halo Esports, because it shows that even players with really no skill or any sort of accomplishments to their name could achieve anything.
Yeah, I mean, if that's not inspirational, I don't know what is.
Yeah, Cinder Shot play here also.
Cinder Shot not quite connecting as yet, but it's suppressing those plays. Shady's been doing some big things, by the way. Keep seeing my boy Shady picking up lots of kills in that kill feed. There is a ghost down as well. A bit of a grapple coming in, getting that ghost to get out of dodge.
As you heard, Golden Boy loving that ghost earlier as well. Still 2-0. Sounds like that flag potentially in position.
Look at this go. This is majestic ghost play. This is experienced ghost play from Lunchbox.
Look at Lunch.
One of the best in the game.
He's just reckless with this thing.
And of course, this is Lunchbox's second big team battle. You've got to remember this. It's not his first rodeo here. He was involved in the previous one.
He was, and he's just whipping around recklessly like an absolute lunatic. That ghost is on fire, but he's still fighting through.
Oh, do you hear that in the background? Golden Boy starting to chirp a little bit, saying I'm in your head. Well, Jesus.
Oh, finally gets taken down. It's going to be Ogre 2 that ends that spree in the end.
Ogre 2 does get the kills that he's looking for here. Ogre 2 now with the Bulldog and the shock rifle. But the more concerning thing here is that you know Team GB, you know Golden Boy, with a 2-0 lead and 10 minutes to go, or 11 minutes or so.
They could lose this.
They could lose this, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if they play a little bit ratty. Or hide in the base, play defense.
Yep. Or even just pad some stats. Really anything that would be
anything
unsportsmanlike.
Exactly.
I would definitely assume that we're going to see that from GB.
Well, Hex is going to be in the death screen for a few seconds here.
Yeah, we
One of the highlights of the map so far. Certainly the driving decisions that were made by Hex. Definitely going to have to look at his license and see if we can get that one revoked. Still at 2-0 here. 10 minutes left in the game. That's the one positive here for Team Walsh. 10 minutes to get 2 caps. Very, very doable. 3 kills fall for him as well.
Still 2-0 here. Take a look. Team Walsh going to need to really pull out all the stops. 10 minutes, though, as you say, on the clock. Lots of time for them to turn this one around. Ogre 2 picking up some nice dog rifle kills, but in the end, the sword does come through. Once again, Lunchbox taking down Ogre 2.
Lunchbox is having a hell of a game here. Next is going to have the green gun in his hand. Interesting choice of weaponry, but you know, they can strip shields away, and is it going to be able to strip away some of that confidence that's currently flowing through the veins of Team Golden Boy? The commando shots are going to be not quite hitting as hard as they need to here from Walshy, but hard enough. He's also having to deal with some stalker rifle shots coming from a distance, which is kind of suppressing things, and it's Uber Nick who's going to take him down.
Take a look across to see, you hear that flag being pulled, see exactly where that might go. You hear GB prioritizing that Banshee as well.
Banshee kind of moving a little bit like GB on the dance floor as well, just before he finally settles down to rest. A little bit like GB on the dance floor after he's had a few too many minutes there.
A few to drink as well.
Yeah.
Ritzy just died at our base.
You just heard in the comms, by the way, Uber Nick
He's trash.
grappled the Banshee, stole it. Could be a difference maker here as well.
I also wanted to highlight that everything I was worried about Golden Boy doing, he was doing inside of his own base.
It's true.
Having no intention of trying to be aggressive, trying to push up the map.
By the way, take a look at this. We got Ritzy, actually, multiplayer designer, by the way, on 343 in the back of this hog, ready to wreak some havoc. I think the hog got stuck, though. That's going to put it in pretty dire condition. They try to back off, but no. They will go down. And actually, Plucky killing Walshy in the feed there.
That's Skewer popping up.
We see Hex and a kid in the fall. And we will continue here. 8.5 minutes left.
The flag is moving. Golden Boy trying to move up here with his team. AR certainly the choice of weapon for him. Doesn't deal in precision, but look at this. Snipe down moving that flag, and all of a sudden Team Walshy are starting to come to life a little bit here. Snipe down picking up yet another. The flag's still moving. And if you thought this one was over, ladies and gents, trust me, there's a long, long way to go. Snipe down, slaying, clearing a path for the rest of his team to get that flag home.
Double kill killing spree for Snipe down. He doesn't stop there. He takes down Hitch as well. And you got to think, maybe Team Golden Boy just giving a little bit too much time. Maybe they needed to end it when they could, but now 2-1. Woo! Team Walshy's on the board.
But the one thing we should know about Halo Infinite that we should have learned over the last couple of days, it's that it's never over until it's over. Killjoy coming in here for Ogre 2 as well. He's got that Stalker rifle in his hands now, trying to do a little bit of damage onto Puckett. Battle of the OGs, indeed. Stalker rifle not going to be able to quite hit and pick up the kills that he's wanting to. Oh my goodness, here comes APG in Lunchbox. I tell you what, there's a lot of kills in professional Halo inside that Warthog.
Oh boy. Look at Ogre 2, just commanding, anchoring with the Stalker rifle against that hog. That hog push will not happen. Sword behind Ogre 2, though, it's Echidna.
Echidna picks up the kill. Is she going to move that flag? Is she going to look to really rub some salt into the wounds for Team Walshy? Snipe down, though. He's still popping off in that kill feed. 6 minutes and 50 seconds or so left in this game. Can Walshy rally the troops here and get that second flag on the board?
Oh, Hex almost gets the swap. It's a Hex versus Hitch battle, a battle of the Optic Brothers. Hitch comes out on top there.
I'm sure there'll be a conversation about that battle in the Uber on the way home.
I don't want to be part of it. Amazing commentary coming out of this stage. Absolute shenanigans from both sides, but back to the action. 2-1 still in favor of Team Golden Boy. They're looking to close this out in the next 6.5, and Team Walshy very thankful that there's so much time on the clock. Still plenty of time for them to get this flag, but they're going to need to get their coordination in control, and their butts in gear to close this one out.
It is me, Puckett. I feel for you here. He's just getting absolutely lasered by multiple people from multiple angles. He'll be taken down for a few moments. Out of ammo is going to be Renegade. Maybe he's the player. Maybe him and Snipe down. Step up these final moments when they have to perform, when they have to link back-to-back kills, triple kills, overkills, all that kind of stuff has to happen.
Renegade not going to let Hitch get out of that one, even uses the grapple to wrap around the corner. A little bit of grapple action. He's going to come up. You hear Golden Boy coordinating with Puckett there. 5.5 to go. Renegade still doing damage up top. Echidna pops the over shield. And takes down Renegade. Renegade can't get the green gun off in time, and Echidna and crew pushing up top middle.
Suits up just in time there.
She did.
To be invited to dinner. Renegade gets taken down. Nothing for you, my friend. You stay hungry, as Oath now going to be pushing up for Team Walshy.
They're running it.
That flag is going to be on the move as well, like you say. Sidekick in the hands. Needs to get into a little bit of a closer quarter situation to make that effective. But like you say, the flag is away from base. Look at Hex doing some big things. Adam Cole in the kill feed as well. Things I thought I wouldn't say once more. Puckett in the kill feed alongside him. All these sentences sounding pretty crazy, but they're all real life. Anything can happen in BTV.
Nick and APG take down Oath. There'll be a conversation about that one later. But in the end, we saw a few players fall. I don't think that flag run's going to continue.
Ogre 2 still laying down fire from a distance with that Stalker rifle. Echidna picks up another kill. Been continuing that form that we saw over in the tournament in just a few days ago. 4 minutes 30 here, Andy. 4 minutes 30.
Sounds like a Team Walshy tank is inbound. What does Team Walshy have in store on these final pushes? Golden Boy trying to move aside the left side of the map. Two drops coming in, just trying to anchor down, and then also shoot against the shade turret. You hear Walshy with a sound of disbelief as well, and GB celebrates with the squad as they continue to control the left side.
4 minutes left in this game. Team Walshy need to find a way to get that flag out, get it moving. But GB holding strong at the moment. Still struggling to find out how to move forward, but what's new about that one? Walshy versus GB. Walshy wins the battle. Maybe that's the inspiration, Andy, they need.
Maybe right there, and regardless, that'll be bragging rights. Oh boy, the Scorpion has been stolen. It's now in the hands of Ubernick. And if there's anyone who knows how to use a Scorpion, it's gonna be Ubernick.
I tell you what, the entire stage is shaking here in
It really is. This entire room
every
is
single
shaking.
shot as he picks up the triple.
Oh no.
He's going for the over. Snipe down, put your head down, Fred Walshy. He'll be eliminated on the tower as well. Ubernick's taking over.
If you were wondering if the Scorpion's really good in Halo Infinite, yeah, it's really good. So is Ubernick.
It's the last thing you want to see right now if you're on Team Walshy. Is Ubernick controlling the Scorpion, walking around your base, and now...
Oh! That was the game-tying flag. And they're going to jump on the return right now. A huge triple kill from Ubernick.
They're on the return. Is there anyone in position, though? They've got multiple vehicles stacked up. It's like the M25 surrounding London at the moment during rush hour.
Oh, God, another double kill. Ubernick is absolutely decimating Team Walshy. That was the game-tying flag. They're going to try to pull the flag again. But Ubernick is on an insane spree here. Oh, he's actually stuck like Austin Powers in a corridor. Somehow backs out of it. Goes for the K-turn. And it's an overkill for Echidna as well.
They need to stop Ubernick. They need to get him out of this thing as soon as possible. Maybe this is the way to do it.
The EMP comes in.
Oh my goodness, the EMP. Ubernick is useless.
Wait, but what happened?
But look at this.
Oh.
Adam Cole.
Betrayal. Wait,
he picks up the flag.
Golden Boy betrays his teammate. They lose the flag. Golden Boy says it's all right. I just betrayed a teammate. We lost the run, but we'll have to see if Golden Boy can get a, if Team Walshy can get a flag run in the last 2 minutes. Ubernick, by the way, off screen, he's still doing this.
On a running riot, by the way.
Oh my God.
I like this counter pull.
We'll see that potential counter pull coming in, though. Look at this, Echidna. Trying to get this flag moving. Maybe this is going to be the final dagger in the heart of Team Walshy.
What did I tell you? If there's one guy that can control this game, it was Ubernick. He finally goes down after what felt like 65 consecutive kills.
Yeah, he certainly put a string of kills together and controlled the game for quite some time. 1 minute and 20 seconds left, everybody. Prepare yourself. Take a deep breath. Because the words that come out of Golden Boy's mouth...
Look at Ogre 2. Ogre 2 with camo.
Puckett just got an overkill.
Puckett got an overkill.
Anything's possible in BTV.
Hitch falls as well. Ogre 2 picks up another one. 1 minute left on the clock. 2 to 2. The flag goes in.
The flag goes in. Walshy lives.
We are all tied up. It took them a long time, but they strike with 60 seconds left. And we could be headed to sudden death overtime here, despite the fact that Ubernick had one of the most outrageous killing sprees we've ever seen on screen at a Halo event or otherwise. Incredible stuff from Ubernick, but it's not enough in the end. Team Walshy will score. We have a 2-2 tie game.
Would you believe it? But it looked like he was dead and buried. He sits upright. He comes back to life. Walshy leads the troops forward. It's 2-2 with 18 seconds left.
Let's see if we can even see a pull here from Team Walsh. If they can get to the flag stand within 10 seconds and start a run. Doesn't look like anyone in position, though.
Snipe down versus APG. Here comes the grapple. APG is going to be taken down. Pressure on the base. Next point wins. We're into overtime here.
3 minutes left. Snipe down tries to grapple in. Thinks about getting crafty. Has to grapple out. Now threat sensor going to be at hand as well. Snipe down with a BR. This is dangerous, especially when everyone else is playing with AR starts. And right now he is just wreaking havoc in the back of the base.
Adam Cole picks up 1 kill. Snipe down, excuse me, is trying to do some damage. A bit of a threat sensor going out for him as well. And Snipe down is dominating. 2 minutes 30. They're starting to inch by inch progress towards that base.
Look at Snipe down. This man is a rolling
The threat
recon
sensor
unit.
is down as well. He's picking up kill after kill, and now if they can get that flag moving.
Flag taken on the other side as well. 2 minutes left. Next flag wins.
Snipe down. Sneaks in. Puppy gets taken down for the double. Adam Cole, you're going to be the third victim, and triple kill for Snipe down. Plus the flag is moving.
Where's the vehicle? He's looking for a vehicle. The hog run!
Oh, the hog
is here! The hog is here!
I'm coming back. I'm not scoring in front.
Snipe down! The biggest play of his career, some might say. The flag is moving. The hog is rolling. But they've got to get that flag back home.
Look at this. You got another hog on the other side as well. Dual hogs. Now return. Just in again. Team Walsh, she ties the series.
Ice in the veins of Team Walshy. With just a few moments left, they get the equalizing flag. And then the longtime partner, the big team battle duo, steps up for his captain. Snipe down goes off. And the taxi back home arrives in time.
GB not happy there. He's on the phone again. We call him Captain Clutch for a reason. Dave Walsh and team tie the series 1-1. How else could we end this on set? We're going to a game number 3.
Do not go anywhere, everybody. Hold on to your hats.
Wow.
That might have been the greatest commentary call, by the way, you've ever made.
What was it?
The hog is here.
Hey,
the hog is here.
let me tell you, when you got 60 seconds left in a BTB CTF and you just pulled a flag, what do you want to see a few feet away? It's a hog with a gunner, and guess what? An empty seat.
Most importantly,
for
the
a
driver in
passenger.
an empty seat. You're completely right.
The hog was there. It was ready to go. Sounds like we got a Blaze on the stage with Walsh. Blaze, what's going on?
Oh my God, bravo on set, what a game it was. Walsh, I was sitting in the crowd and I'm like, you're down 0-2, you're gonna let this man keep the belt, but y'all found a way to bring it back. What the hell happened?
Well, Hex now has 20 minutes played in Halo Infinite, and so he is just going up exponentially in skill as these games go on. There's other factors there as well. If you noticed on the scoreline, Snipe Down and myself dropped 65 kills that last game. That's what me and Snipe Down bring to a team. That's what we do.
65 kills.
Yeah, me and Snipe Down combined.
Yo, so with that being said, we're about to go into game 3. What you want to say to him? Okay, he was talking that talk, the people's champ.
I admittedly did not look at what the game types are. So as long as it's not, you know, like that first game was like stockpile, Golden Boy stockpiles a lot of food. Like this last one, if it's like capture the Chipotle or buffet, we're losing that game. I'll give him those. But if as long as it's not that, I think we got these last games in the bag.
I think you do got the last game in the bag, okay? Yo, Walsh, I'm gonna let you strap in, get ready, get back with the squad. And with that being said, you all, we gotta go over to Golden Boy. Hey, G, what's going on? Golden Boy, what's going on? He's focused, but I'm gonna have to bother him. Take this mic. You gotta talk to me, man.
What is it?
You are a flag away from victory.
Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, we got to make it a match. You know, you got to make it entertaining for the people, right? Because after this is done, Walsh can go back to his senior home and tell people about how Golden Boy whooped that ass in Big Team Battle.
Whoa!
All I'm saying is this. I'm out here slumming it out on this controller. You know, it's been a struggle, okay? I feel like I'm like playing like T-Rex arms.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to do stuff. It's been a struggle, but you know what though? It doesn't matter because I got a great team. You know, Chris Puckett out here is
Overkill.
slaying. He had an overkill. You kidding me? My God, it's like he's playing Halo 1 out here.
And Nick
It's
was
unreal.
rocking that Scorpion well. I'm gonna let you get back and get set
Thank
up
you,
for
sir.
game
Thank
number
you,
2.
sir.
All right, good luck in
Appreciate
game
it.
number 3.
Thank you. All right.
On set, Bravo, take it back.
Amazing stuff. Always good to hear from our two captains in what has been one of the most intense series and situations I've certainly ever found myself in, Andy. It has been back and forth, and a huge shout out to PC Game Pass as well for making all of this possible.
And that man, Eric Rona, on your screen, because look at the string of kills that he had to put together front base. First with the battle rifle, he swaps to the sidekick. He goes super recon, man. He's putting threat sensors everywhere, pops up, gets a triple kill, starts the flagpole, and the hog was there.
It was almost as if he just dived off hoping someone would catch him. And what caught him? The hog. The hog was there. It was like the perfect blanket to land on.
It really was. Shady, APG, and Echidna on your screen there as well.
I can't believe we're going to a game 3, by the way.
I'm so happy.
It was over.
This is so much fun.
Over. 10 seconds left.
I mean,
30 seconds left.
There's no other way this could end. I don't know how Golden Boy let that one slip through the cracks. I also don't know how Walshy managed to get a flag with 60 seconds left and then win the OT flag. Ladies and gentlemen, game 3 to decide the series and the title of the Big Team Battle Bonanza number 2.
Where is that championship belt going to go? And if you're watching this right now and you're enjoying what you're seeing, remember that Halo Infinite is completely free to download.
Somehow.
Multiplayer, so get involved
this
yourself.
Is free to play.
Yeah, somehow.
That's amazing.
Well, let us know in the chat who you think's going to win this one. And let us know in the crowd as well. Is it going to be Golden Boy? Is it going to be Walshy?
Renegade legit runs faster.
Sounds like we got some Walshy fans out there.
This is a Walshy chant. You hear Walshy say Renegade legit runs faster, and unsurprisingly, Renegade very familiar with the movement in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be total control on fragmentation. You have to capture all 3 points to get a point. It's going to be first 3 wins.
Walshy's already inside of that objective, and he's picking up some decent damage with that sidekick. We're already feeling the comms start to pick up. The energy's certainly lifted in the room now, especially on the stations where Team Walshy is involved.
And my God, we are here in a game number 3. If you're just joining us here on Twitch and YouTube, welcome. You've chosen the best time ever to tune into competitive Halo. This is Halo at its best. This is Big Team Battle 12v12 in Halo Infinite. And it has been an absolute bloodbath, carnage between these two rivals.
Your team is close to
Golden Boy versus Walshy.
And you need to convert A now. And Team Walshy will have that first point on the board. It's going to be slipping through the fingers here of Golden Boy, a little bit like that last game was as well. This could be Team Walshy out to the best possible start. A,
they're going to get it.
3/4 start, but C gets stolen away.
Look at the timing. As a reminder, you have to control all 3 in order to get a point. Only if you control all 3 will you secure that. Of course, it's also, once again, going to be 3 rounds to win.
It looks like the objective is now starting to be contested a little bit heavier by Team Golden Boy. I'm not saying that because Golden Boy's inside one of those objectives. I mean, there's more bodies for sure trying to prioritize those strongholds. B going to be converted. A is in the hands of Team Walshy. C is kind of halfway, but it is going to be Team Walshy going to put that one home. So now the assault's going to come on B. If Team Walshy can move up onto B here, Andy, they will get the first point on the board they convert.
That is the question. You hear Golden Boy making the call. 5 players pushing on to B. Here comes Team Walsh.
Oh my goodness, halfway done. 3/4 is going to be the first. No! At the last second, it gets contested. A.
Let's see if A starts to flip. B's not done yet. So as you can see on your screen, if total control is new to you, it's very different than strongholds. You have to play perfectly and get control of all 3 at once, and it can take a lot of effort, a lot of coordination here at Big Team Battle.
I mean, Team Walshy have been in the precipice a few times to get a point on the board, but at the last second, a couple of pixels, the difference between having a 1-0 lead and finding themselves here at 0-0. King Ubernick, who's been playing a little bit like King Nick, to be fair. Maybe the king of Big Team Battle has been pretty impressive so far, but as you say, Golden Boy introduces himself to the battle a little bit. Uninvited guest for sure, as he is in a lot of parties.
Yeah, gotta get yeah, that's actually true about Golden Boy. Shadow attack whenever Reach Ray comes in with the sword to get that kill. Now we have all eyes on A, getting converted pretty quick as well. But so is C, right? Once again, so back and forth between these two teams.
Hex is inside of that stronghold. Every single second that passes, moment that passes. We've heard it from Walshy. The Optic Hex, that skill ceiling is just increasing moment after moment, second after second.
Exponentially, like
you gotta wonder if this was a best of 5, how good he'd be.
Oh, wait. B getting converted now as well. A is also getting reset. This is now the danger zone. All eyes on A. We'll see if they can complete. They got B. They're working on A. Team Golden Boy might strike first here.
Golden Boy, 3/4. No, the last second B gets challenged.
And not for the first time, drama here in game number 3.
Little did we know that Total Control was the best game type to watch in Halo Infinite, because this has been unbelievable with the stops that are coming in. Wait, hold the phone now. B getting converted once again. Just quickly as we say that, A goes. And this has been quite a game 3 already. Neither team wanting to give an inch. But look at this. Maybe a triple here for Walsh.
Oh my God. Happening. B is important here. They need to get a body in there. C is going to go to their control. B, though, is not going to. This is more on and off at the moment than Ross and Rachel.
Look at Pumpkin. He wins that one. But now A flipping back as well. Absolute carnage.
Coming in towards B soon. On B, one shot, one of them.
B is just a few pixels away. The Team Golden Boy step up when they need to.
Here's Adam Cole of Team Golden Boy.
Baby.
Adam Cole, baby, trying to fly in. He's got some help here.
Slide down, just got an overkill. Shots of the AR, but unfortunately, just didn't have the weaponry to contest there. But control at the moment, Team Golden Boy got some bodies inside of those stronghold points. C's going to be in their control. A is going to be taken away from them, though. It's been that battle for B at that last second, though, that's been the difference maker.
Look at Andrew Witz, by the way, lead multiplayer designer on Halo Infinite. He's in the building. He finally gets taken down, though, so now Team Walshy looking to strike her. They're getting B, they're getting C. But A already going back, so they will get BC control, but now all eyes on A. As you see Sniped Down trying to move in here.
All bodies onto A. It's starting to stack up a little bit here. Halfway done. We've been here before. 3/4 of the way done. And it's going to be 1-0 to Team Walshy.
All right, guys. They're your first to score. You hear Golden Boy, a little bit of a sigh there. All right, guys, let's go. It took so long for that first point to be on the board. That tells you just how closely matched these two teams of 12 are. Team Walshy leads. By the way, as a reminder, 3 points will win the game, or of course the team that's winning when that 12 minutes 19 ticks down.
So at least one that's right.
First time I've seen a third-person view of the word Golden Boy and running at the same time.
Out of nowhere.
Over two. Going to be working with his former final boss, colleague, teammate Walshy here to make an assault. Echidna doing some good damage, but I tell you what, Walshy shot. Pretty crispy hit.
Doing himself proud. Dynamo nades coming in. That's going to create even more chaos. That's the last thing we need in here. And now it's going to be a B control for Team Walshy, but an AC momentarily for Team Golden Boy. Looking at Walshy's death cam here to see. Look at Walshy with the fusion coil from downtown. Does not connect. But now a cinder shot as well.
If there's anyone who's going to know how to use explosives on the map, it's going to be Walshy. The king of the insta-splode. Going to be using those fusion coils as well. Now, they're going to be careful here, Team Walshy, because ANC is not in their control.
Pucket's going. Puckett was thinking about a very, very long-range turret, and he actually wisely decided against it. He's just going to hop on foot and take that AR. Maybe getting a brute chopper here, though.
Sometimes the ideas in your head don't quite materialize in game. Maybe this is a little bit of a better way to approach things. He's got the brute chopper.
Oh God!
And he's also.
Oh Lord! We thought it might be an okay idea, but Snipe Down has a sniper on the map. Nothing is safe. B and C now. In control of Team Golden Boy and just A in favor of Walsh. And I cannot wait to see the kill count at the end of this game. But watch, A, all eyes on A. Team Golden Boy looking for it. They want to tie it here.
Oh my goodness, they've got multiple bodies inside of A as well. It's 1-0 to Walshy for now. Anyone in position to stop this? Over 2 in the kill feed with the sniper rifle. C at the last second.
Oh my
Gets
God.
contested.
It's a clutch contest from Team Walshy. You heard the coordination there in the chat. As we take a look at a marathon of a sprint across the map. That's the most time I've ever seen anyone sprinting across a big team battle map. Puckett has actually found a different vehicle. He's honking a bit, waiting for someone to get it. It's actually going to be a Puckett GB hog.
I mean, this could be massive.
This could be really good or really bad.
They killed Snipe Down and C, and they're capping C right
now. Golden Boy.
I'm weak.
And Puckett.
Oh no. It's a teammate.
Trying to find a little bit of coordination here. The comms need to be concise, they need to be on point. I mean, 2 of the greatest commentators of all time. You would expect them to be able to communicate pretty clearly here. Puckett, a little bit of a wiggle here. Puckett staying alive. Golden Boy, unfortunately, is
in the state of his Warthog. That is not a safe Warthog. It is not street legal. It's about to explode. Ritzy actually sending some Puckett rockets towards Puckett. A change of the tides there.
We go towards A.
Being the control of Team Walshy. A is going to be captured by Team Golden Boy, but C is being picked up here by Team Walshy, and someone just won a really big battle over A, B, C.
Look at A.
Controlled by Walshy. A.
They're flooding A.
It looks like the flood is coming in. You can hear it from Golden Boy himself.
They're going to make a play here, Team Golden Boy. They've got to defend A for their lives.
This is it. They start C. They start C just in time. Team Golden Boy, they hang on somehow. They get C. Or at least they get the reset for now. No, C going back again towards Walshy.
Walshy and the rest of the squad have arrived at C. They take center stage, but A gets stolen away.
You need about 3 monitors to actually watch all the carnage here. It has been absolutely nutty here in this 12v12 Big Team Battle Bonanza. But now all eyes on A once again. However, Golden Boy and crew right away they're on top of C.
This is getting a little bit scary though because C's just been turned back over. All attention back towards A. Looks like Team Golden Boy have managed to stabilize for just a few seconds here. Oh, goodness me.
Look at Hex. You just heard Golden Boy say, get the Banshee, get the Banshee. It had just been dropped off. Special delivery ready in the middle of the map. You have to think if certain players get their hands on that Banshee, I'm thinking Ubernick, the reach way. A lot of players here that could do a lot of damage with that Banshee.
A and C controlled by GB. They're inside of B as well.
I just got sniped by
This could be the moment they've been looking forward to for quite some time to tie this game up. It's just moments away. It's 1-1. Team Golden Boy showing some resolve.
And this is going down to the wire. We wouldn't want it any other way. Less than 8 minutes left in the game. Tied 1-1. The next capture could win.
We've made some jokes about these two.
We have. Well, actually, a lot of jokes.
Too many jokes, arguably.
Yeah.
Some of them have landed, some of them haven't. But one thing we have to say, they've both been warriors.
Yes.
Today, on the battlefield, leaving it all out there.
And all players.
Commanding the troops.
All players in this game got to get a huge shout out. This is a star-studded Big Team battle match, and I'll be honest, it's the most star-studded Big Team battle match maybe in history. Now, as we take a look, Walshy does grab A, they're going to grab B, but Team Golden Boy working on C.
Working on C, but if they can make that flood towards it, then maybe there's an opportunity to make yet another play.
Ogre 2 with a fusion coil. I thought I'd never say that, but here he goes for the Hail Mary fusion coil. Let's see. We'll never know. We'll never know.
We'll pretend it landed somewhere cool, but here's Pocket. Sword and Snipe.
For a second there.
Defending C with his life for his team. For their lives at the moment. Manages to pick up one, but he's going to be taken down. The flood now coming in on C, and it's starting to be converted. Ritzy Pizza. Our boy Nick picks up one. Snipe down's there as well. C is getting converted. This is a back and forth battle for control of C. Is Team Walshy going to be able to do it here and go into the lead?
I think they got it. It's going to be C. Look at this.
Walshy!
Team Walshy goes up 2-1, and it's a Team Walshy crowd here in Raleigh. As you just heard, they're up 2-1, only one away. And you might have heard Golden Boy say, oh, crap, this isn't good. And he was absolutely right. Snipe down. A big factor, of course, in these battles.
A triple kill for Snipe down.
Killing Frenzy for Snipe down.
For Snipe down. But here's Ubernick. This could be the game changer. This might be what Team Golden Boy need.
Let me tell you one thing. There's a few players that you do not want to have vehicles, especially aerial vehicles, in BTB. One of them's Ubernick.
Hex is standing up. Hex is getting loud. Don't give up. Rightly so as well. They have that lead. A in control of Team Walshy. C's being converted by Team Golden Boy. We could see a little bit of a head-on battle towards B here, but it's going to be control B by Team Walshy. If they can make that push onto C, you have to ask the question, is a 3-1 deficit too much to overturn?
Look at this.
Nice, good trade, good trade.
Team Walshy is only one zone away from closing out this series and reverse sweeping Team Golden Boy. A little scratch to the brow for Ubernick on Team Golden Boy. They need to stay alive here. 5.5 left. They need at least another point on the board. They need to win this round to at least send us into overtime. Takes down Oath. Another thing we might have to see. Conversation about later. Also up against Ogre 2. Ogre 2 wins that one.
A and B still in the control of Team Walshy here. I'm just saying, if they can get towards C, which is exactly what they're doing, maybe this is the play that could win them the game. Ogre 2 picks up the kill. A is being converted though, so even though things were looking good for just a few seconds there for Team Walshy, it looks like Team Golden Boy is starting to find their way back into this a little bit. It's just 1 point between the two.
4 minutes 45 left in the game. All zones constantly being converted. To be honest, this is what we want. This is what we came for.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolute chaos in this BTB. B and C being worked on for Team Golden Boy at the moment. We're now on board with Golden Boy with a Stalker rifle. Ooh, look at the shots onto Walshy on the gunner. Gonna go ahead and be able to convert C.
It's a BR and a Stalker on my X.
Big comms coming in from GB. Let them know where those weapons lay. B and C converted here, Andy, and it looks like there might be a bit of action around A2.
I have a hawk of our own. Right now, it looks like it will go A for the other way. So Team Walshy will hold control of A, and they're also converting B. Lots of pressure coming in from Team Walshy. As a reminder, lots here on the line, not just bragging rights, but the official Big Team Banana. But I can't even say it anymore. Big Team
Banana?
Battle Bonanza belt also on the line.
At least, 2 and 8 at least. Another one.
Big Team Banana is an unofficial prize that Andy will be awarding to the winner.
No, you don't want the big team. You don't want the big team banana. That's something different here. AC control in favor of Team Golden Boy. And Team Walsh only holding B. Fusion coil for Team Walsh. What can he do?
Takes to the skies. Looking to see if that thing hits.
Oh, no.
It's not going to. The lunchbox is going to pop up with that rocket launcher.
Says, what was he doing there with the rocks? Lunchbox. One step ahead of Walsh. In this one, it's going to be a grapple coming in from Ubernick. This man could change the course of this game. Oh, look at the flank.
Flanks there, but the teamwork is so good from Team Walsh. He seems to have galvanized the squad after that win. They've got control of B. Looks like they're going to convert A. Now we're going to see the push onto C. Team Walshy with only 3 minutes and 10 seconds to hold on here, Andy.
What does Team GB do here? That's the question. They need to hold off the C push or start some creative and crafty flanks on either A or B, and that's what they're going to do. They're actually going to go for the A flank there, so we'll have to see what happens with C. We take a look. No, back at A, it's going to be a reset for Team Walshy. So once again, we have eyes on B right now, but still, Team Walshy trying to mount that C push.
You just know that stories are going to be told about so many of these individual fights as well.
2 on C.
A little bit later on in the bar, maybe back at the hotel, there's going to be Hexa in a pocket. Do you remember when I did something pretty crazy?
Renegade
But I
with a
wanted that
triple.
1v1. Well, for Renegade, like you say, that triple kill is going to be very, very important. We've seen a little bit of a vehicle drop in. This could, again, be a game changer way back into things here for Team Golden Boy. But at the moment, it's the battle for B that is being won by Team Walshy. They have AB control.
B and C had started to get swapped just a little bit. Look at C. Look at C. That's what we got to keep eyes on, because Team Walshy is making that
Look
push.
at the swarm. It's sniped down inside of C.
2 on Valor's X.
Golden Boy's trying to do what he can with Hinge in that walk, but they've been EMP'd.
What happens on C? Okay, for a moment there we thought Scythebound was certainly going to get C, but they're actually losing A and B. It was quite costly for them.
Certainly was. A and B now being turned over by Team Golden Boy. C is as well by the looks of things.
Yeah, just
B looks like we'll be back in control of Team Walshy though. 1 minute and 45 seconds or so here.
And now, I mean, look at this. We're here in the 2-minute warning. Only 1:42 left on the clock. That means the Team Walshy could just defend one zone. That's all they have to do. They can stack. You might have heard Walshy say it. Just do not let them trip cap. That's all they have to do here.
Veteran leadership from David Walsh. In the most clutch of
Look at
moments.
GB with the fancy grapple, whipping it around there.
Now he's starting to work out how that controller works again. They have A, B, C control here. They can find their way over to B like they need to. GB picks up one. Woo! Big back smack.
That's Golden Boy's first ever double kill on screen there.
Full stop.
First ever double kill.
However, the double kill wasn't enough here. B in control of Team Walshy. A in control of Team Walshy.
Wait, hold the phone. B and A being capped.
But, as you say, A being capped, B being capped.
Oh.
48 seconds.
Look at this.
And falling. Renegade has a sniper rifle in his hand. It's all about B. It's all about B.
No.
That's out of the game.
Are you kidding me? 33 seconds left. 2-2. New zones are coming here in 8 seconds. So we're almost certainly headed to sudden death overtime, or rather we are headed into overtime rules as well, as they will be coming in now. 12 seconds left on the clock. We'll go to an extra round. Wow.
You might have to find a new commentary partner for tomorrow, because
I refuse. I'm having way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun. The clock will tick down here. 3 minutes are added. Here we go. We are into now. Next point wins the game. We are tied 2-2. You cannot believe that this match has gone the way it is. Next point will win in game number 3 between Team Golden Boy and Team Walshy. I can't speak anymore.
Look at this. B and C were momentarily in control of Team Golden Boy. But now it's going to be A. It's constant back. It's difficult to track what's going on.
I cannot believe Team Golden Boy with 33 seconds left ties that game up. They're working on A and C as well.
Straight ahead if we can kill this.
Oh my God.
You hear the comms coming out of Walshy there. Vehicle straight ahead. Ubernick.
There we go.
Trying to deliver a package.
I'm going to try and push out a little bit.
Not going to happen for now.
This is unbelievable.
All right.
This is one of the closest matches we've had on main stage ever. Oh, they got AB. Now all eyes on C. Team Walshy here, only one zone away from taking the point, the round, the game, the title. Look at C.
It's being taken over. Team Walshy are taking over. Golden Boy's getting loud, but the most important thing is that he defends B with his life. Golden Boy with a golden play.
Oh my God. Laying down the hammer. He's not done. Finally, he's taken down. Enormous amount of kills from his team. But at what cost? Look at this now. They're losing C. Golden Boy just gets 6 kills for his team, and they're still losing C.
They are. This could be it. This could be it, everybody. It's a desperation play coming in from Team Golden Boy. Walshy.
They got B. Oh my
Had
God.
one hand on that title belt.
In the nick of time, Team Golden Boy answers back. They start to capture B just before C was captured, so they will stay alive. Looks like they will get B control as well. 59 seconds left. I have no idea what the tiebreaker rules are if this one ends at a tie. We'll have to find out from the station referees. 50 seconds left. Can one of these two teams close it out?
Looks like A&C are moving. A&C are moving pretty quickly here. B in control of Team Golden Boy.
Right next to me, Tom.
A's being picked up as well.
No way.
C is being picked up as well.
Where do they go?
A&C, Golden Boy, the reigning, defending Big Team Battle Champion.
What a moment. Golden Boy himself with the gravity hammer. Defending it with his life. Look at that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet here in Raleigh for your defending Big Team Battle Bonanza champion. It's Golden Boy!
Somehow, some way, Golden Boy and team answer back, and look at this celebration here.
You can't say he didn't contribute, Andy. Sportsmanship from Walshy. Begrudging sportsmanship, but sportsmanship nonetheless. I mean, what a battle. A big team battle.
The biggest of big team battles. I think we got Blaze on the floor, and we got it here from the winner here. Somehow, some way, it's Golden Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the people chant. Give it up for one more time. Man, you made the comeback. You're back against the wall. We watch you go on that spree, pick up 5 to defend that C-Hill, and rally your troops to victory. How you feel?
Check. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna lie. This is like legit one of the greatest feelings of my life. But honestly, it wasn't because of like beating them or anything. Just because we got to like experience something fun together after the year that we had. Real talk. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm at a loss for words.
Yes. Golden Boy, let's bring the entire squad on the stage and let's get them behind you.
I want to give a huge shout out to the rest of the team. I mean, seriously, Lunchbox is a freaking monster. I ran over Hitch once. Totally worth it. Dan is a monster. I mean, the real life Spartan, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, my gosh, this was APG.
Shouldn't have dropped me.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have dropped me.
This was an incredible experience. I truly want to say, I mean, like, I know it seems corny and it's for a belt and none of you guys really care about it outside of the game, but thank you so much. This was cool. Yeah, of course. Here, everyone, take the belt. This is your belt as much as it's mine.
All right, guys, group it up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Team Golden Boy once again.
tables have turned, folks. Oh my goodness. I've just got to say right now, I think that honestly could have been the best series we have had maybe all weekend.
Ever.
You
That
heard it
was
here first.
incredible.
Absolutely insane stuff. Golden Boy reigns supreme again. He's defended his belt, and boy does he fit well into that belt. It looks pretty damn good on him, Clutch. What have you got to say to your friend, your colleague, the man of the hour?
I mean, his smile says it all, right? It just ecstatic, rejoicing with the team. What they just went through was one of the most electric series we've seen in Halo, and it was big team battle. It was absolutely nuts. But they came together, they clutched up, and GB, he keeps his title, most important.
Definitely, and a huge thank you to PC Game Pass as well for making this happen. BTB was a spectacle. I just got to quickly say one thing now. See this? This belongs in the trash.
Get it out!
just gonna let you know, it belongs in the trash. Gentlemen, absolutely insane. Let's just break some of it down though, because actually that was insane what happened there. We have 3 maps. They went right to the wire. They were so damn close. Look at the score lines here. Obviously closing that one out, GB in the end. But let's just talk about why that might have happened. Dan, let's look at how the rosters stacked up against one another for a second, because we saw Ubernick at many times really taking control here. You know, what was going on in your mind? You know, you kind of know Big Team Battle better than anyone on this desk right now. So what did you make of this?
He worked on the game, and I just got that credit.
That's true.
Well, let's look at it. Let's look at the fundamentals, right? We look at what a team Walshy had. Some greats there, Snipes down, Renegade, amazing Slayers, who's doing the objective work. That's what I want to know. On the other side, you've got real life Spartan. You've got Uber Nick. You've got Golden Boy because he can't slay. You've got literally Adam Cole who puts his body on the line in the wrestling ring and in the Halo arena. And wow, this was an amazing series. Honestly, I loved every moment of it, Lottie.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. We had pop-ups going on. We had triple kills in corners of BTB. I didn't think we'd find, AKA Puckett. We had so much going on. Ubernick with the Scorpion as well at one point in that series, who I think he had 16 kills with it as well. But overall, it went to Golden Boy's team. And I gotta say also, GB with the grab hammer is something I will dream of later on, because that, to me, is one of my biggest highlights all weekend. Goofy, what did you make of Team GB and how they performed?
I just want to say, I know I picked Walshy and I wanted Walshy's team to win, so it could be a tied series moving on into this show match, the Big Team Battle Bonanza. But after hearing Golden Boy's heartfelt speech and seeing that smile on his face and him holding that belt, it just put a smile on my face. Golden Boy, it meant so much to him, and that was just an absolute amazing series. We've seen some crazy matches, Lottie, on the main stage, and honestly, that might have been the craziest series this weekend.
Right, I mean, it was certainly competing with them, that is for sure, Goofy. It really was. You know, actually, I was watching with my younger brother, and he said to me, wait, just be real for a second, Lottie. Is this scripted? And I said, nope, this is not scripted. This is Halo Infinite. Welcome, because there is so much that you can do on this game. It just plays so well. It translates so well to competition in every single avenue. It was wicked, Clutch, and you've had the pleasure of working on this as well.
Free to play, by the way.
Yeah, free to play. Absolutely insane stuff. And I mean, I've got to say, BTB has been amazing. Are you excited for a potential rematch here? Because Walshy's going to want blood now, surely.
I mean, it's just so amazing what BTB can provide, right? Just the absolute chaos between the vehicles, 12 on 12. I mean, 24 players in a lobby, and just absolute chaos going on. I mean, when we're talking about strongholds there, total control, it's literally flipping the map at all times. No matter if you feel like you're in the lead or behind, at any second, all 3 strongholds can change at any point in time. Plays were being made all over the place. I think we saw overkills from just about every single player up there pop up in the kill feed at one point or another. And man, I mean, it's just got to be some of the most electric Halo we've seen.
I tell you what, it's worth it. When GB gave me a shirt in his size, I was a little bit concerned. I was a little bit worried. I said, GB, it's going to dwarf me. It does. Look at the size of it. But one thing I want to say, these are my analysis notes. I don't know if you can read that. It just says Uber Nick, because boy, did that man put on a show. The Big Team Battle expert. Didn't matter what he had in his hands, what weapon he was in. He was on a tear. He went on a running riot. Like, the man's nuts. It's all in the ginger hair, I'm telling you.
I know, honestly, it was pretty insane. There's a lot to take in there, a lot to take in. But at the end of the day, the only thing that you guys need to know at the end of that is GB has defended his throne. He is the BTB king. And I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back for the 3P. We love a 3P in Halo, for sure. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a 3P? A Clutch? You want to see GB for the 3, or do we need a bit of Walshy magic up in here?
There's a lot of therapy and a lot of time in between now and another match, and depending on how GB reacts. I know his speech was graceful at the end of that win, but if we know anything about GB, he will wake up in the morning, and that is all we will hear about for the next 12 months. So GB is going to hold on to that belt. He's going to let us know about it. And I probably am going to root for Walsh next time around because of how obnoxious we know GB can be.
All I'll say is, like, Faisal, me, and Clutch all offered our services to Walshy, and he turned us down. So I'm just saying, probably his own fault that he's actually lost this one.
I think if you do the math there, and the statistics and the percentages and the ratios, which I know very little about, I think that could have been the problem. Quite frankly, that definitely could have been the problem.
That game 3 was so close. The game was about to be over, and in that last minute, Golden Boy's team tied it up, right, 2-2, and then it went into overtime, and the game was about to end. We would have probably had to replay the entire match, but Team Golden Boy clutched up, and again, I just want to reiterate how heartfelt that speech was Golden Boy gave at the end. It really put a smile on my face, and I'm happy that he's going to retain the belt for now.
He certainly is going to retain the belt. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys have a lot of information to retain right now at the end of the night because, of course, we do have a whole other day coming your way tomorrow. Let's take a quick look, though, at the championship bracket as it stands. Now, we're back to business, folks. Here is the winner's bracket. We have our quarters that have been done and dusted. Optic Gaming find themselves in the semis against Cloud9. Pioneers are lined up against E-United in our second semi-finals, both fighting for the winner's bracket finals here as well. So a lot of stuff on the line coming into tomorrow, and I gotta say, Clutch, I'm really excited for that Optic Gaming Cloud9 match.
I mean, that is the series I personally have been waiting for all tournament long. They finally meet each other in that winner's bracket semifinals. That's going to be one you cannot miss tomorrow. The action is going to be now more than ever in this tournament. Stakes are as high as ever, and I expect the gameplay to match.
Fantastic stuff. Well, gentlemen, you have been a pleasure as always, and it was great to close out this Saturday with you. Folks at home, thank you so much for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure here. Second day in Raleigh is done and dusted. The Halo Championship Series is quite something to behold. We have seen so much action across today. We have so much action left for you guys tomorrow. We have a bunch of teams still fighting fit to try and win that first ever live LAN event here in North Carolina. Who's going to take it? That is the very question, but you will find out tomorrow. And I hope you join us for the morning, and we'll see you guys very soon.